Welcome to my channel. If you want to know or you are interested to know how you can get a visa or visas in less than 10 months, stick with this content. This content today is going to be a life-changing one like others I have made in the past. Usually, I find it funny when people reach out to me and say, "Nusa Comedy, I don't think US is still giving visas to people. I don't think Schengen is still giving visas. I don't think UK is still giving visas." Even of recent, there was this narrative that people were peddling, saying, Nusa Comedy, we heard that Canada do not give visas to people anymore. I'm like, who are these people telling you these things? People send me messages regularly, letting me know that they've been granted visas. With my updates, without my updates, I get these messages regularly. So today, due to some planning I have had with people behind camera, and this planning worked, not for one people, not for two people, more than 10 people. So I am here to share this with you. But this very information I'm about to share with you is for serious people. This information is not just for anybody. You have to be serious. You have to be focused. You have to reactivate your inner self. Because I realize that many of you, the time you put into other meaningless things, if you put it into this traveling, trust me, you will realize that it is not as difficult as many of you are saying it. This week alone, I have received messages from about 11 people. 8 of them told me how my contents helped them secure visas, and which is the reason why I am making this content, to also share them with you. But if you people are not ready to act, you will keep consuming videos. Tomorrow, I will do it tomorrow. I will do it next tomorrow. Don't also forget that it is already tomorrow in Australia. Tomorrow never ends until the world ends. So you must be ready to take the bull by the horn. Time is going. There are many of you, you say you have money. Okay, you have been searching for travel agents for a very long time. Now you have not found any. Have you tried to know what it takes to apply for visas? Because here on my YouTube channel, I have made a lot of contents. And if you go to the comment sections of many of my YouTube videos, you will see how people are saying that they've been granted visas with my YouTube videos. So this is something I want to really talk about with you. Now, not too long ago, I made a content. I told you guys how you can use one proof of funds to apply for multiple visas. Now, there are many of you. You feel like you are tired of being in a particular situation for a very long time in your country, and you are in the mood to leave. You want to go and search for greener pastures. You are getting older. 31, 33, 37, 38, 39, 40, 42, 44. You feel like, okay, I can still do it. But many of you are just procrastinating. You are not putting in the effort. Now, how do you get a visa or visas in 10 months? These are the steps. Number one, you need to have an international passport. And this international passport you need to have a longer expiry date. You can't be having a passport that is expiring in 7 months, and you say you have a passport. For me, I don't count that as passport. You need to go and renew your passport. Have at least 5 years, 2 years, 3 years. Once you have done this, while you are applying for your passport, start building your proof of funds. And there are many ways you can build this POF, because there are many things I have not even shared with you. But as they come, I will be sharing them. Like you already know, I am not this person who like to hide information. I like to share info with people. Now, what do you have to do? What you have to do is, if you have it in mind to apply for multiple visas, like I have said before, I have somebody now who applied for 3 visas and he got it. About 3 people have been granted their 3rd visas in the last 2 weeks. Others are still waiting for their 2nd. Some people are waiting for their 1st. Some people are waiting for their 3rd. Now, while you are building this POF and you have passport or you have applied for passport, I mean international passport, keep money aside for visa fees. At a time, few months ago, the visa fee for US B1, B2, US B1, B2 visa fee was about 259,000 naira. I don't know what it is now. Now, while you are building your POF and you have your international passport ready, keep your visa fee in one corner. Your visa fee can even be among the POF to serve as transactions that are coming in and going out. Once you have this money in this account, now you have visa fee for US, you have US visa fee. Also, I will advise, get money for Schengen visa fee. Don't forget, it is one POF you will use in applying for all these various visas. So just listen, pay attention. This is a life-changing content. So you have to listen. And when you listen, you have to act. It's not just by listening. Listen and act. Now you have international passport or you have applied. Your POF is running. Now you have a US visa fee for those who want to apply for US visas. Now you save your Schengen visa fee if you are interested to apply for Schengen visa, which I will encourage. Now you have your US visa fee, Schengen visa fee. You can also keep your Canada visa fee. Yes. While you are keeping these visa fees, make sure you also have skills, because you don't pick money on the ground abroad. There are many people back home who have taken it upon themselves to beef people abroad. You feel like these people are abroad, they don't send you money. Like I have said before, somebody you did not contribute to their going abroad, they don't owe you anything. Which is the reason why you have to put in the work now if you want to travel abroad like people like us, so that you can still come and see how life abroad is. So while you are getting this visa fee ready, you have US visa fee, you have Schengen visa fee, you have Canada visa fee. Now, while you have this money ready, ask yourself, now that I'm intending to go abroad, what skill do I have? Now, let's say you are an engineer, or you are a nurse, or you are a doctor, or you are a welder, or you are a barber, or you are a plumber, you are an electrician, you are an IT engineer, you study cyber security, you are a cyber security expert. Whatever the skill is, while you are building POF, you can decide to say, okay, let me get certificates in caregiving. Let me get a caregiver certificate. Let me learn how to drive. Get a driver's license. Because in some cases, people plan to travel with VV. If you are one of those who intend to go and study abroad as well, you can build you can build the same you can build one POF and apply to up to 3 or 4 schools or even 6 schools in different countries. I have said it before. This format is for people who want to travel by all means on time. They don't want to keep trying. This package is not for people who will be saying, oh, time day. You'll be applying for one visa every year. So if you are applying for one visa every year, which means if they have denied you 6 visas, they have denied you 6 visas in 6 years, which is not fair. And also don't forget, you are taking time to build your POF. So why not just build that POF? Apply for as many visas as you can. Like for those of you who have the money and planning to go and study abroad, because we know the study route is not cheap. You need to have a lot of money in your bank account. While you have this money in your bank account, after applying for student visa, you can also use that same POF to apply for visitor visas to other countries. See, I did this in close proximity with somebody. Like there was somebody who was calling me because not too long ago I realized that there were people who were constantly sharing my videos on Facebook. So somebody just reached out to me and said, "Anusa Comedy, I've been following you for how many months? Like 5 months. I have shared over 100 of your videos. Confirm on my Facebook." I went to the person's Facebook wall. I saw that this person has shared virtually all the videos I have made since he started following me. I said, okay, these are the kind of people I need to give my time, even though I'm busy. So he do reach out. What do? I will message him. Because I felt like, okay, let me encourage people that is also supporting me. And behold, this person got visas. This person just got a visa now. You know, after letting me know that he has been following me for about 5 months. Since that time, I started like testing. When he reached out, I would tell him, do this, do that. Because like, I don't apply for visa for anybody. I am not a travel agent. I do not give people jobs abroad. So once you do this, you apply for as many visas as you can. Once you have done this, you wait. Also, don't forget, in your visa applications, your time of arrival in that country need to vary from one visa application to the other. If you are applying for a US visa to come to the US in September of a particular year, you can apply for Schengen visa to come to Schengen maybe in July or June of that same year. You can apply for Canada visa to come to Canada maybe in November or December of that same year. And let there be space. This is how people are getting it. You can't just suffer, take your time, pass through the stress. Sometimes people even borrow money. Sometimes people even do the POF one way or the other, paying percentages to people to build POF for them. At the end of the day, after spending this time and money, you are using one POF to apply for one visa, and they deny you. You start building a POF again the following year. No, nah. This person I'm telling you now that I told you was one of my biggest fans on Facebook, supporting my work, sharing my content. That person got this visa in less than 10 months. in less than 10 months. Got a Schengen visa, waiting for Canada visa. Do you know how many people have been granted Schengen 90 days visa through my update this past 1 month? A lot of people have reached out to me. Some got Schengen 30 days visa. Some got the 90 days. And I am not the one who applied for these visas for them. They applied for these visas themselves. And many of you are just here procrastinating. I will do it tomorrow. Before next year. Me, I want to travel by next year. You have been saying next year for how many years? You are still where you are. You know, sometimes I feel like motivation has left many of you lazy. Motivation has kept many of you in one place. Many of you need to be pushed, not motivated. Because motivation will make you feel relaxed, feel like something's going to just happen out of the blue. No. Now you are watching this content. You can hear my voice. If you are one of those people who have the means to start building a POF, why can't you just start tomorrow? Instead of saying in 3 months, if you have the means. Because you may have 10 million naira does not mean you will get visa. Somebody might have 8 million and the person will get visa. Because of how that person structured his or her proof of funds. Because mind you, if you submit a bank statement with your visa application and it reflects that 10 million or 12 million or 15 million you have in that account was just put into the account once, it means you don't have a regular source of income. And by so doing, the visa officer might even think you borrowed that money. Or you just sold the property because of traveling, because you're not going to come back. So you need to have steady money going to that account. And money is also living as expenses. That will clearly show to the visa officer that you are not just saving this account. This is your main account. Money is coming, money is leaving. If you don't have a job, you can build it, register a business, and be putting some money in that bank account. People are getting these visas regularly. I am here to let you know these things. Tomorrow never ends. You have been saying tomorrow. Now is the time for you to act. Get these things ready. Learn a skill. If you are going through the study route, apply to as many schools as you can. There are many schools abroad that do not collect application fees. Some they waive it, some they take. So you can decide to apply to 2 schools with application fees and you pay. You can also decide to apply to other 2 or 3 schools that waives application, which means you have applied to 5 schools. And by so doing, you stand a better chance of starting to do these things. If 2 schools are giving you admission in two different countries, you can decide to say, okay, how do they pay the tuition fee? Maybe one can accept tuition deposit of $300. The other one can accept tuition deposit of $500. Provided you have read that they have refund policy. They will refund your money for you if you don't get visas. So automatically, if that is what it is, you can get like $1,500 and pay to 3 different schools in 3 different countries. Even if it's 2 countries, provided they do refund. I apply for visa here, apply for visa here. You are the one to get your interview date. Get a separate interview date for you. Get a separate interview date for you, provided you are applying on time. At the end of the day, you will be surprised. These people will give you visa. These people will give you visa. Somebody was giving 2 visas to 2 different countries this year, Canada and UK. And eventually the person chose to go to Canada. That person reached out to me. I said, Nusa Comedy CEO, The update you dropped, I used it. How far? Which one do you think I should consider? I say, for me, go to Canada. That person is in Canada like this. So you can also do it. Stop procrastinating. Oh. You understand? So I'm just here to motivate you, but to also push you. Tomorrow never ends. It is already tomorrow in Australia. So that is why this content is coming very, very handy. So do well to apply for visas. Start building your POF now. In some countries, you need 3 months POF. While in some countries, you need 6. Those countries that you need 3 months POF, once your POF get to 3 months, apply for visa. Build it to another 6 months to apply for those countries that require you to have a 6 months POF. Before you know, with one POF, you have 4 visa applications ready to 4 different countries with one POF. See, you stand a better chance of at least getting 1 or 2, if not 3 of these visas. If you apply for these visas correctly. So this is what this video is all about. So motivate yourself. Just let me know in the comment section what you want me to make a content on next, and I will see to that. I wish you guys all the best. It is our time you put your time into use. Have a good one.